finally on. Woohoo!
Yay!
How's everybody doing? We may have a little bit of audio feedback for just a second. Go ahead and turn it up. We changed some settings. I want to make sure you're still hearing us okay. So we got it running here too. Hey, okay, so we are running. All right. Woo! So it has been quite a while since we've been live with you guys, and we do certainly apologize, and thanks for joining us tonight. Myself and my lovely wife, Lisa, and we have some amazing things to share with you, okay? But first, before we share that stuff, we want to let you know where we've been. The first 4 months of our year is very crazy every year. We work in the live events industry, and our schedule is just utterly nuts. Like no downtime, 12-hour days, travel. We've been all over the country. It's been absolutely insane, which is why we haven't been able to be live with you. We both have gotten sick, and just anyway, we haven't posted some RV videos in a while either because we've had no time to edit. So we are actually talking with somebody to do some editing for us. So that's big news number one, right? So somebody to help us out here so we can continually bring you guys RVs and content and cruising.
Have a little consistency.
Yes, consistency.
Yeah.
Because we do all the video stuff, and then I do all the editing and the thumbnail. Anyway, it's a lot because we work full time, and so we do this on the side. And when you're working 12 plus hour days, 7 days a week, it can be a little challenging. So we apologize for not being out there every day. We are still here. We still love you. Thank you for joining us. But we have some really cool things that we were going to do. And so many of you know that have joined our channel late last year, we started cruising again. Cruising is the other passion in our life. We have two passions, right? RVs and cruising. And this channel started during or towards the tail end, if you will, of the pandemic, and cruises weren't going on. And so it was Tall Man's RV Reviews. And so we started cruising again, and we started posting those videos up here. And in the end, the experiment that I thought we could all get along, right? Tall Man's RV and cruise reviews, it just didn't quite gel.
Yeah.
And so some of the RV people don't like cruises, some of the cruise people don't like RVs, and we understand that. So we have started a new channel just for cruises. And so if you watch our channel just for the cruises, you're going to want, there's a link down in the description to the new channel. It's called Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. Okay. So, in the description down below there, click on that, subscribe to the other channel, because all of the cruise content is going to, from now on, be on that channel. And, in fact, all the cruise, videos that are on this channel are going to be moved over. We've already started. I've already posted a couple. There'll be some more posting every single day as we lead up to, the big adventure.
Yes.
The big adventure. We have so many things to talk about tonight. So for launching that channel, sort of the maiden voyage of that channel, we are going on a ridiculous adventure.
Yes, we are.
Ridiculous.
We've worked hard so we can do this.
We have worked very, very, very hard so we can do this. And so I created a little animation to show you what we're going to be doing basically in the next 50 days. So here you go. I didn't put any music with the video for you guys, all right? But at least you can, see the, right? silence.
I'm kind of disappointed in ourselves.
Right? You know, I could put on this. Well, there you go, guys. So, the maiden voyage, if you will, for the new channel, we are going on a 17,312-mile adventure.
So excited.
17,000 miles. Hey, Mr. Cruise Fever, welcome. So, it's going to start here. I had to write it down. We're doing so much. All right. So on April 23rd, we are going to be getting on the Carnival celebration. In fact, you know what? I'm just going to bring that back up, right? We're going to be getting language, and I apologize, but 17,000 miles in 50 days.
Yes.
We lost the audio.
Oh,
yeah,
no.
can you hear us now, Akrina? Hopefully you can hear us now. Sounds like, yeah, we're doing the Carnival celebration first, then the Royal Caribbean Anthem of the Seas, which takes us to Europe, and then we're going to go on the Virgin Resilient Lady for its inaugural, so its very first cruise, and then spend a week in Athens looking at some history. I'm big into history. And then fly to Barcelona and get on the Carnival Venezia. Okay.
The inaugural for the Venezia.
The inaugural for that.
Yeah.
So for our maiden voyage of the new channel, again, it's called Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. The link is in the description, all right, of this video. Please, if you're part of this channel, you're here because you enjoy cruises, by all means, go to that channel. We'd love to see you there. Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. Mr. Cruise Feature, you're going on the Adventure this season, September 23rd. Nice. That sounds like a good one.
That does.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Tortola. We love Tortola.
Yep.
St. Croix as well. Yep.
Very
So
nice.
we are going to be doing a few more cruises at the end of the year. But we're at least going to be covering those 4 cruises like right out of the gate, back to back to back to back. Except for the small break in the middle where we're going to spend 5 days in Athens just being tourists.
And all of that will be posted on the new channel, so all of our RV people.
Yep. So for basically, we gained a lot of subscribers, you know, from the Carnival videos, which is great. That's awesome. But a lot of the people that watch cruise videos don't want to watch RV videos, and we want to, you know, sort of we listen to you, if you will, right?
Yeah.
And so if you just like cruising, great, not a problem. Go on over and subscribe to that channel, Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. And that is where we're going to be posting all of our cruise adventures and other travel things that we do. That's why it's called Cruise Adventures, because we do a lot of traveling just outside of this. Okay. Now, for those who like RV and cruises, obviously, we're going to be continually posting RV stuff here.
Yes.
So, oh, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Speaking
Thank
of
you.
RVs, when we're done with all of that cruising, we have a couple other things that we have to do. But in August, we are going to invade Indiana.
Yes.
And we're going to tour a bunch of the RV production facilities.
Yes.
One of the things a lot of people asked during our last streams,
Thank you.
which was the Florida RV or the Tampa RV Super Show, whatever it was called, was, are you guys going to get to the factories and do factory tours?
Yes.
Well, we are going to go to a bunch of them in August.
Yes.
And of course, those will be posted here. So to make sure we keep this straight, this is going to go back to just be calling Tall Man's RV Reviews. In fact, if you go look at the channel now, you will see it just says Tall Man's RV Reviews. And then the other one is called Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. 2 separate channels. We will post content regularly on both. So thank you, Macrina, for subscribing to the new one. Yeah, that's excellent. We'll happily see you there. And we're gonna stream there, not just for the cruises, but like we do here after the cruises, give you our honest opinions. And by the way, so this is not sponsored stuff.
Correct.
Right? Lisa made a comment about working hard. We do. We work crazy hard. But we pay for all of this, right? We're not gamblers either. So the cruise line isn't giving us free cruises. So this 50-day excursion, out of pocket.
Yeah.
We use some miles for the flying, right? Love that, right? But all those cruises are on us. And so, maybe some point there'll be a sponsor, in the future. But, for now, we're doing this for you guys, really. I mean, obviously we're taking a vacation. We're going to enjoy it. But, on these inaugural cruises, so many people are going to be looking to see, what the ship looks like and what the cabins look like and how does it feel and, are they ready for us? And so we'll be the guinea pigs. Hope it was better than the celebration. Just saying. We like the elevators to go up and down regularly, not just stop. And if you've watched any of the rest of the videos, you know what we're talking about, right? So there you have it. There's the news, the big adventures, right? So for RVing, in August, and again, we're going to have content between now and then, but in August, we are going to be going to a bunch of the manufacturers and tour their facilities and bring that to you guys so you can see it. So that's something big for the RV channel here. As far as the new cruise channel goes, Tall Man's Cruise Adventures, link again down in the description. We are going to just knock it out of the park right away. 4 cruises back to back to back to back to back. And a
lot of streaming.
Yeah, Virgin. We've never been on a Virgin ship. Obviously, they're relatively new. They launched. Their first ship was supposed to come out. I think it was April.
Right during COVID.
Yeah, right during COVID. So that was a kibosh. So we're looking forward to seeing them. And we know they sail out of Florida. But no, we're going to get on their brand new ship and see what improvements they've made. I haven't watched a lot of videos on Virgin, but I've seen a couple of the headlines from some of the other YouTubers, and a lot of them are, not, they don't have a lot of amazing things to say. And so we're going to go experience it for ourselves, right? We're longtime cruisers, and so we're looking forward to it. Mr. Cruise Fever, please do good cruise ship tours, deck by deck. Yeah, we're going to do the same thing that we did on the Celebration. Each day we're going to feature a deck. On the Virgin ship, we only have 7 days, so we may have to condense a couple of decks at a time to be able to bring you everything. But the other ships that we go on, the Celebration, we're not going to do that again because we've already covered all of that. But we've never been actually on the Anthem of the Seas, and it's 11 days, so that should give us enough time to do deck by deck by deck every night, like we did during the celebration. Same thing with the new Carnival ship, the Venezia. We looked that up, by the way. It's not Venezia, it's Venezia. For the Italians out there. A Venezia, ah! Gabagool. Mozzarella. Anyway, the Venezia. It's 15 days, so we will cover all the decks and show you guys as much as we can. We have tried, believe it or not, to contact the cruise lines and see if we can get access to cabins like early, get on the ship before everybody gets in there, so that we can get you some really good views of the cabins. But nobody's responded, so I guess we're just not big enough yet. That's okay, we won't hold it against them too much.
We have our ways. We'll figure it out.
We have our ways. We'll sneak in. Just like we did before. The room might be still a little dirty, but you'll get to see it. Got a couple already in the works. Yeah, we good. Yeah, for the fall, I think we're looking at maybe a celebrity cruise. If we can swing it, obviously the Jubilee is coming out for Carnival as well, brand new ship.
That would be nice.
But it happens over Christmas. And so the expense is pretty high up there for that. And so we're not sure we'll get on that one or not. Celebration, Celebrity Cruises, they have a new ship coming out. Where is it? They got the Ascent coming out in December. And so we may try to get on that and cover that for you guys. Right? So there you have it. All right. So, any questions? There's just there's a few of you on there tonight. I hope John Heald, good Carnival 15 day. Yeah, I don't know. His mom's ill. I'm sure you bring it up, John. You follow him, so I'm not sure. He didn't go on the celebration.
No, he wasn't.
He wasn't
there.
on that one.
No.
He's there now. He's covering it and posting things. In fact, I think I saw our cabin.
Yeah, I think we did.
We have splurged, and on the celebration, we're doing one of the cool inside cabins, the square ones, not the rectangle ones. So, of course, we'll show you that in great detail. But the other three cruises, we took balconies. Yeah. So we have a cove balcony on the Venezia, and regular we have an extended balcony on the Royal Caribbean. On the Anthem of the Seas, and just a regular balcony for the Virgin Resilient of the Seas. So we'll get you some good look of the balcony cabins at the very least. Yes. But we'll sneak into the others.
We will.
We'll get on board early.
We have ways.
I'll just, I'll put on a badge and walk around like I know what I'm doing. We have always lived by the rule, it's so much easier to ask for forgiveness than ask for permission. Good. Anyway, so does anyone have any questions that is out there that we can answer while you're with you? We didn't want this stream to be too long. We're just, announcing the new channel and the things that we're doing. Largest ship, I think, is going to be released this year. Can't remember the name, though. Actually, it's next year. That would be Icon of the Seas. So the Icon of the Seas, I think, is going to be January or February next year. That sucker's just ridiculous. It's absolutely huge. We're going to try to get on that. The problem is it's January, February, and in our normal life, man, it is crazy during that time.
Work schedules. We got to work hard to be able to play hard.
Yeah. And to cover the RV super show that we do here in Tampa for the RV channel, that we can barely sneak in there. So we're going to try. Hey, Chris, we stopped cruising and purchased an RV. Well, if you still want to cruise vicariously through us, you can go to the new channel, Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. The link is down in the description, and you can live vicariously through us, I guess. John Heald was to go on the Greenland and cruise in June, but I don't know if that will happen. Depends on his mom. Yeah, I know his mom's not doing very well.
Yeah.
It's very sad.
And Chris, congratulations, by the way.
Yeah, right? What RV did you get, Chris? Let us know. We've for those who don't know, we have we're in our RV right now. Our backdrop. It's not a green screen. It's literally our RV. We have a Grand Design Transcend. We hope to be upgrading before the end of this year, but we've made some changes to what we do in our daily life, and so that's probably not going to happen, meaning the upgrade. So probably next year.
Yeah, maybe.
Next year. So there's a 30-second delay from when we ask something of you until we see a reply back. So we have to fill. So yeah, Chris, let us know what you guys got.
Yeah, absolutely.
But by the way, even though you purchased an RV, it doesn't mean you have to stop cruising. Right?
We didn't.
No. No, when we're in our RV full time, and when we stop it, we get out of it and jump on a ship. Which is why our intro looks the way that it does. It's literally what we do. We drive it, stop it, jump on the ship, and then jump back in the RV and go somewhere else. So, yeah. All right. Well, look. Like I said, we didn't. We did a cruise in January out of Puerto Rico. Nice.
Oh, very nice.
Oh no.
Oh.
Food poisoning. Oh, we're so sorry to hear about that.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Yeah, we both have had food poisoning. Not fun.
Twice. Yeah, I feel for y'all.
Yeah, absolutely. Hope she's feeling better.
Oh, you got a Jayco Alante. Nice. 26Y.
Yeah. Okay,
Yep.
those are nice.
We're in a 27 BHS. That's what our model number is. And so I think we're looking at, we're looking at...
are we still looking at the Avalanche?
Yeah, an Avalanche 390 DS. Or is it 380 DS? 390 DS? 390 DS. That's kind of what we're looking at.
Yeah.
But I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah. That's going to require a lot of tree trimming though to get it in the yard, so that's kind of the holdback on that.
It is. I'm not sure if we have mentioned, that we actually live on a single lane private dirt road. There's only a few houses back here. We all have a little bit of acreage. I think our property is the smallest at 2 acres. But anyway, we are at the end of that stretch. And if we buy a fifth wheel, I can't bring it home. Like right now we're in the RV, but we're in front of our house. Our daughter and her husband, or husband to be here in the next week, and grandson, they live in the house. And so when we're home, because we're not home very often, we're home very little because we're on the road all the time. We just park it outside, plug in, and we have everything we need. But if we go to a fifth wheel, we literally can't drive it down the street. And it's about, I don't know, quarter of a mile, about a quarter of a mile from the main street to where we are. And so I'm going to have to hire some tree trimmers at some great expense to trim the canopy up 3.5 to 4 feet so that we can actually get the RV to our property. Because I wouldn't want to pay the money for this thing and just have all the air conditioners knocked off as we come down the street.
That would not be fun.
Speaking of which, and we were going to make a special video, we still may make a special video. But tips for you RVers out there. Just, we're going to throw this in there. So we were at an event. This was, about 6-8 weeks ago. And we came back to the RV. Was, I don't know, 10 o'clock at night, 10:30 at night.
Oh, my goodness.
Yeah, you're going to want to hold on for this story, guys.
Yeah.
I'm telling you. 10:30 at night. It was late. I come out of the RV, and I needed to use the restroom. Lisa was outside reloading our outdoor refrigerator. And I get in the restroom, and I hear some water running. And Lisa's outside, and she can hear the water running. She's like, "Are you running water?" I'm like, "No, I hear water running. What's going on?" I'm like, she's like, "I'm not doing anything." I'm not doing anything either. And so I'm looking around. There's no water on the floor. And I mean, it was loud. Like, it was right there. And so, anyway, so I finished using the toilet, and I went to flush, and the toilet exploded.
Yeah.
I mean, exploded. I mean, there was crap everywhere. In all the sense of the word. It literally exploded. Just...
Okay, I think they get the picture.
We took pictures, but we're not going to share them.
Yeah, not going to share.
All over me, the ceiling, the walls. I mean, everywhere.
Everywhere.
So, take this as a learning lesson. Okay, we have a black tank flush. Turns out what had happened was we had a hose that was hooked up to the black tank flush, and we have a Y on the water outside. And somebody had been coming through from the event and picking things up that were no longer needed. And I'm guessing he got his hands dirty and wanted to wash them. So he disconnected one of our hoses, washed his hands, reconnected the hoses, and then turned the water back on, thinking he needed to turn it back on. But what he actually did was he turned the water on to my black tank flush. Now, how do I know this happened? Because I actually saw the gentleman on his golf cart picking the things up, leaving from our RV. And so some of it is assumption, but I'm pretty sure that's what happened. And so basically what had been going on is for, I don't know how long, 10 minutes maybe, this water had been running and building pressure up
Inside the tank.
my black tank, which was almost full. And when I pressed the foot release,
yeah,
full release pressure right up into the bathroom in the RV.
Yeah.
And so
3 hours to clean it.
Yeah, and we lost a bunch of stuff. Anyway,
Yeah.
so tips: never, ever, ever,
Don't do
under
it.
any circumstances, connect a hose to your black tank flush.
Do not do it.
Unless you're standing there about to run it yourself.
Do not do
And when
it.
you're done running it yourself, disconnect it and put it away. Because whether it was malicious or not, in our case, I don't think it was.
I don't believe it was either.
But maybe there are some malicious people out there. And, if we had gotten there any later,
it would have
been, it would have exploded, and then it would have
been
been
a total gut.
into the RV.
Yeah.
Like it would have come under the door of the bathroom and flowed right into the... Yeah, it would have been a disaster.
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's our tip for the day.
Learn from our mistake.
Never connect a black flush tank hose and leave it.
Never.
Never, never, never. Yes, our home base is Florida, Mr. Cruise Fever 1. Okay. We're going to back up. We want to answer all your questions. We had to stay under 28 feet to be able to get to park alongside the house. Yeah.
Yeah.
We understand that.
Yeah, we get it.
Yes, we are based in Florida. You installed the shower door. Nice.
Nice. Isn't that door awesome?
I love that door.
Me too.
It's still there. It didn't get blown up like everything else.
No.
Because it was open.
It was.
Oh, it was a disaster. Yeah. Anyway, so there's your cruise tip for the night.
Yes.
Sorry, RV tip.
Yes,
RV
tip for the night.
RV. So, if you want to come join us, if you got the wherewithal and the time, one more time, April 23rd, we're going to be on the Carnival Celebration. May 1st, on the Royal Caribbean Anthem of the Seas. May 14th, we're going to be on the Virgin Resilient Lady, which is an inaugural. And then May 29th, we're going to be on the Carnival Venezia,
Yay!
which is also an inaugural.
Yes.
So come and join us. If you're
Get your first looks.
Again, you're just coming onto the stream now. We have decided to separate our two channels. There's a link down in the description to the new channel. It's called Tall Man's Cruise Adventures. So we're going to keep RVs and cruising separate.
RVs stay here.
Yes. So RVs stay here. Cruisers. Oh, you do both.
Yeah.
I mean, if you want to do both, it's fine. Absolutely.
We'd love to have you on both.
It'd be awesome. We just don't, for those who don't want to see cruising and or see RVs, you won't have to anymore. Because that's what happens when you subscribe to a channel. When you post a video, it comes up on your YouTube feed. And if you're watching cruises and you don't want to have anything to do with RVs, then all of a sudden you see, my ugly face up there. You're like, with an RV? Yeah, now unsubscribe. We're just trying to not upset you guys. And so we've just separated the content for everyone.
Yes.
Yeah, we've never been on the Anthem of the Sea, so we're looking forward to it. Yeah, so we're going to cover that sucker. Even though it's been out for a while, we're still going to cover that thing from head to toe.
Yeah.
That's what we do.
Yeah.
That's what we do. All right. Well, look, guys, we're going to get out of here. It's been, 30-ish minutes, and we just wanted to make this real quick. We miss you guys. We really do love streaming. We love that you talk to us and comment, I have an entertainment background. I'm used to being in front of a camera, used to be in front of people. We love a big crowd, right? And so we absolutely love doing the streaming. And so we have missed streaming for you guys. So stay tuned on the new channel, Tall Man's Cruise Adventures, starting, April 23rd. We're going to start doing some more streaming live on the Carnival Celebration. Not as much as we did before because we've already covered it from head to toe, front to back, bow to stern. You do it all the whole 9 yards.
Yeah.
But the one after that, the Royal Caribbean Anthem of the Seas, we are just going to, we're going to try to give you something a little bit of something every day.
Yeah.
All right?
Absolutely.
All right. So until we see you all again, be safe. Roll the outro.